Hey guys, what's up? This is Sam. This is a layout update. Basically, I've got all my bench work off the ground. We're still waiting plywood and braces, so here goes. Gotta turn off the lights. So this is pretty much what we have done by now. A lot of changes from my original plan. This table is 4 feet right here. I guess we'll start off here. Basically, this construction is really simple. We knocked out all the frames in a day, and this was the Sunday after Thanksgiving, and this all happened within 1 week. So we moved pretty fast, but these are all frames. They're disconnected, so basically they're going to be able to be taken apart and moved, so we can move the tables if we have to, which I'm very happy about. This table is 4 by 8 feet. It will be the yard. The frames, the legs. The legs are pretty simple actually. They're just 2x6s and 2x4s screwed together, like so. If you can see that, they're just screwed around the corners. Construction on these went pretty easily. This table right here, I'm not sure the dimensions, but it's mini table. And this table, believe it or not, took the longest to build for some odd reason. I don't know. Everything wasn't going as planned with it. But it's all been leveled out. It's all perfectly level, the tables are, so we did that right this time. And this table right here, so I'm gonna guess, 10 feet long, 3 foot wide. This is gonna be a neat table. I've got some cool plans for this one. Same bench work as before. These tables right here, we've got all our 2x4s on them right now. But these 2x4s are gonna be used as bracing. But this table is 2 foot wide, and in total it is about 18 in between 19 feet, so roughly 18.5 feet long. It's a really long table. I'm hoping my trains can catch some speed on the straightaway. I'll step back so you can just get an idea of how big the table is. Yeah, it's pretty good sized. So there's that. I made the mistake of leaving my trains back there when I built the table, so now I got to dig those out. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. These are my curves. We got to order more, an abundance of these. This one right here, that's an 048, pretty obvious. 060 and 070, running 3 loops. Right here, it's probably where the station's gonna sit. This table is 3 feet wide and about, oh gosh, I don't know, 6 feet long, 8 feet long, somewhere like that. This is the first table we built. We built it around. So I'm really glad with this layout. I mean, if you have the space to do this type of layouts, they definitely work for upscale, and really any scale smaller, obviously. They save an incredible amount of space. I mean, look at how much floor space I have here to work with. I mean, it's just incredible. And it also saves you scenery. I mean, if you have those big layouts, the scenery gets overwhelming to where the point where you're just throwing, well, at least me, I was just throwing stuff in just to fill space, and it looked bad. This layout, it's going to be hard to fit all the scenery, and I'm not going to have to just come up with random stuff. So it's going to be pretty simple and cool. Another cool thing about this is it's way prototypical. In the background, I'm not going to have a backdrop. I might paint those, but I might just leave it white for the overcast look. But basically, it's just, you just see the trains, and then most of you, if you were to build something like this, you'd probably use a backdrop. But it looks really good against the backdrop, I think. If you were to put one in, because some of you that build the really elaborate ones, the trains would look good with all the scenery. You could build the mountains into it, and it would just work awesome. But I'm just really pleased with this layout. I never would have dreamed of this. It's pretty exciting. I'm pretty pumped up to get started on this. But at the same time, I'm kind of nervous to dig into scenery. I mean, I really want to do this one right. I want to try to limit my mistakes. So far the bench work is smooth. Got a few things to clean up on the bench work. Like you can see that we might notch that, but the 2x4 sitting there is just to give you an idea of we got to replace the 2x4 leg because there's an outlet there. So that's what needs to be done. And then we screwed that leg back there in the corner, sitting right below that model truck. That's in backwards, and that was my fault. But yeah, I'm ready to start laying plywood and get wiring. The big thing about this is the wiring is gonna suck because the wiring is all gonna have to come back to one point. So we're gonna be running, I don't know, 30, 40 feet of wire in some spots. It is gonna be bad, but you know, it will. Something you gotta do. We'll get it done, but basically my yard design is pretty simple. It's just basically a ladder track. I'm pretty young, so I don't have much money, but the switches are going to be bought in increments, probably 2 at a time, because line-off switches are so expensive. But it's a slow process, but in the meanwhile, I'll move on with the rest of the layout. So the switch yard will probably be the last track thing completed. Now, to the question you're probably wondering is, what's up with this little gap right here? Well, we're gonna probably put like a 45-degree angle right here. So at least 45, we're guessing. That is gonna be a sucker to build. I'm not looking forward to that, but we'll get that done last. I'm thinking about for this would be cool is if we make that into like a bridge type dealio. Not like a bridge that you lift up, but more like a bridge with water under it, something like that, to enter into the yard. I'm thinking that might be cool, but that'll come later. Hopefully by Christmas we have plywood up and the track. We got to put in a large order for track. I got to take inventory of all my stuff, but you know, it's coming along. Very pleased with how this turned out. Please let me know, like, what are your views on this? What do you think? I'd be more than happy to get any suggestions, comments. I'll appreciate it, and it will help me with this a lot. So thanks for watching.